Hi, I'm Eric with Simply Elegant Home Cooking. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite side dish recipes. We're going to be doing sautéed zucchini with lemon, butter, garlic, and thyme. This is really elegant, but you can throw it together. It only takes about 10 minutes once you get it all prepped, so stick around. Let me show you how to do it. So to get started, I have a 12-inch stainless steel pan. Now you can also use nonstick, but I really like stainless steel for this dish. Just make sure you use a fairly large skillet. I'm going to turn the heat on to medium. And I'm going to go in with just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. You don't need much. And I'm going to go in with about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. So we're just going to let this melt. And I should mention, I just like using that combination of the oil and butter. It's a good combination of the great flavor from the butter, but it also is going to prevent us from burning it to mix it with that olive oil. Okay, so our butter has almost completely melted. Starting to sizzle just a little bit. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add about 3 or 4 shallots that I have minced up. Now, I like shallots, but you could also use about half of an onion and just dice that up, and that works the same. So you want to get that in there and just give it a big stir around to incorporate everything. And every time I add something to the pan, I like to also season as I go. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. And we're just going to let this go for about 2 or 3 minutes, just till it softens a bit, and stir it around as it goes. And you don't want to cook your shallots all the way through before adding the zucchini. So really just 2 or 3 minutes, let it soften. And then next I'm going to add in the zucchini. And this is about 1.25 pounds, which was 2 medium pieces. You want to get that in there and stir it around. So once you get that in there, just continue stirring. We're going to let it cook for about 10 or 12 minutes. I don't really like to go so much by time, but by look. We want to let this slightly brown, but you definitely don't want to overcook it. So I'm going to stir it around, and we're going to just continue seasoning as we go. I'm going to add a little bit more salt and some more black pepper. In just a minute or two after you get your zucchini going away, you can add the garlic. So I have 2 cloves of garlic that I have crushed up in a garlic press. We're adding that now. We didn't add this right away because it's very easy to burn the garlic. But when you put it in there with the rest of these ingredients, that is going to prevent it from burning. So you just want to stir everything to incorporate it evenly. Okay, and when you're about 6 to 8 minutes in, which is a little bit more than halfway, we can add the next ingredient. This is fresh thyme. Now you could probably get away with dry thyme in a pinch, but I really like using fresh herbs. And what I've done is I have stripped the leaves off of the stem and then minced them up really finely with a knife, which you want to take the time to do that. So you want to get this in there. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, so now it's more at medium-low, and we're going to let this just saute for about another 3 or 4 minutes. Next ingredient is optional, but I always like to add it, a pinch of red pepper flakes. So I'm going to get that in just for a little bit of heat, stir it around. And next you want to use a microplane to add the zest of 1 lemon to the pan. Once you're done zesting the lemon in, you just want to mix everything around again. And then the very last ingredient, I'm going to take half of that lemon and I'm going to just juice it right in. And these flavors are going to come together so nicely. The lemon, butter, thyme, red pepper, garlic, shallots. This really is going to have great flavor to it. So we're going to let that go for just about another minute or two. It only takes about 10 minutes to cook this dish once you get it all in the pan. Almost ready to plate this up. And when your zucchini looks like this, you know it's ready. So it has some good color, but you want to stop short of cooking it until it becomes mushy. So I am going to turn off the burner, and we are ready to plate this up. Okay, so here's our dish all plated up. Sautéed zucchini with lemon, garlic, butter, and thyme. Let me give it a try. So just the freshness of those ingredients we use, from the fresh herbs, the thyme, the butter, the fresh squeezed lemon. This is just perfectly balanced out. It's really elegant and it pairs well with a lot of things. You could pair this as a side dish with Italian food, grilled meat, roasted chicken, really whatever you like. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Eric with Simply Elegant Home Cooking, and I'll see you again soon.